let's have a peek inside. Oh, look, it's Craig Eppley's in there. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Me peeking back out at you.
How you going?
Mate, I'm fabulous. You know I love a good stat.
Oh, tell me about it.
And that's what we're on about today. The stats.
You got a load of stat for us, do you?
Oh, I brought a truckload. The stats, the whole stats, and nothing but the stats, so help me God. I've said that a few times, sort of. Okay, so Lee, I suppose you've guessed what we're talking about.
No idea.
Good. Just follow the bouncing ball.
I'll just nod and smile. Yep.
Oh, you're good at that. Now, the numbers tell us that the state of play here on the Northwest is pretty much a balanced market.
Yep, you said that last week.
Yep. Last week we talked about vendor discounting, the file sale price of a property compared to the original asking price, and at the moment on Northwest sits around 3.3%, which indicates that balanced market. Just enough buyers to soak up the current stock levels. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the 6 main centres here on the Northwest and discover what the numbers tell us, whether that balanced market situation is what we say it is. These stats refer to houses, okay? So let's kick off in Burnie.
Hello, Bernie.
Hello, Burnie. Hope everyone's well. Median price in Burnie, $450,000. 1 year growth has been 1.5%. The 5-year growth, 76%. Average days on market in Burnie is 45. Now, here's a stat that I'll explain as we go on a little bit, is the number of properties on the market. And at the moment, the number of properties, percentage of properties, and that's 6.76%. So just to explain that.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Say that there was 1,000 properties in Burnie.
Yep.
There's more than that, but say there's 1,000. So that means 6.76% is about 67 properties.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah. So I'll explain a little bit about that when we get to the averages. All right?
I've often wondered that. You know, you walk from block to block and see a for sale sign and think, gee, there's a lot of properties on the market at the moment.
That's starting to get up there.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I will come back to it.
Cool.
Penguin, median price, $616,000. 1 year growth, 14%.
Wow.
Yeah, Penguin's starting to show some popularity once again. It went off the boil a bit. Now they're coming back. 5 year growth, 81.3%. Days on market, 49 days.
So a little longer than Burnie. Interesting.
And stock on market, 7.2%. So there's that number getting up a bit.
Yep.
West Ulverstone, we got median price of $514,000. The 1 year growth, 8%. I can remember this time last year the median was sitting around 500, just off.
Yeah, okay.
In West Ulverstone. 5 year growth, 77.3%. The days on market, and once again, days on market, the day you go to market and the day you declare that there's a contract, 43 days. And stock on market, 6.1%.
Okay. What about further in the middle of town?
Okay, let's look at Ulverstone. Now, West Ulverstone's got it over Ulverstone at the moment.
Looks like it.
Median price in Ulverstone, $513,000. The 1 year growth, 5.9%. The 5 year growth, 79.7%. And days on market, 30. They turn over a little bit quicker in Ulverstone.
Yeah,
it's popular.
The river is a bit of a divide there.
Yeah, a little bit, but people do tend to gravitate to good properties in Ulverstone. And stock on market, 5%. Turners Beach.
Hello,
Turners Beach. You're up there. Median price of $703,000.
Oh, trendy.
Very. 1 year growth, 1%. So Turners Beach has been very steady as far as price goes. 5 year growth, 63.3%. Days on market to sell, 35.5%. And the stock on market, same as Ulverstone, 5%.
Yeah, okay.
Finishing off here in Devonport, the median price is $482,000. The 1 year growth has been 3.4%. 5 year growth, 71.7%. Days on market, 29. So I'll tell you why they're moving a bit quicker here in Devonport. And the stock on market is the lowest, 4.41%.
What's going on there?
Been a lot of investor activity here in Devonport.
Makes sense with a bit going on.
Yep. There was a white paper apparently came out as soon as I got a property in Devonport, as other agents, we're getting smashed from buyers agents from interstate trying to introduce investors into properties in Devonport. The green light's gone on there, so that's why we've got quicker days on market and a lower stock on market rate in Devonport.
Right. What about if we spread that out? What's the average actually looking like as a whole?
Let's total it all up. So across those 6 major centres here in the northwest, median price $546,000. The 1 year growth 5.6%. The 5 year growth 74.8%. Days on market 38.5%, and the stock on market 5.7%.
Yep.
So a seller's market is when there's less stock and more buyers. So therefore, that would say that stock on market would be probably less than 5%. Once you get up over 7% stock on market, you're turning into a buyer's market. That is, there's more property, less buyers, so buyers have got choice. So right at the moment, we're just sort of getting towards the top end of that range. 5.7%. That's what tells us it's a balanced market.
Yep.
So that's what the takeaway is. Price growth has been steady and stock levels are sufficient to satisfy buyer demand. Sellers are only having to adjust their initial asking price, as we mentioned with vendor discounting, around 3% to bring buyers in, leading to, in some cases, multiple offers. There's still multiple offers floating around.
So is it going to stay like it for long or what?
I think that we'll see this into early 2026. However, if the Reserve Bank do their job and drop interest rates, say around 5 basis points, that could be 0.25 or one big one of 0.5 before Christmas, buyers' numbers could swell. That means homes could sell quicker and for more.
Always interesting to hear your stats, Craig.
Thank you, mate.
Now you can pick them all up and take them with you.
I'll put them in a box and go home.
All right, we've got a house of the week.
We have, mate. This is a first home buyer alert, Lee. Ta-da!
Where are we going to today?
We're going to West Ulverston.
Oh, hello. And we've just heard some stats on West Ulverston.
Yeah, we just heard the stats. 22 Amherst Street at West Ulverston. A low-set mid-century three-bedder on a whopping 976 square metres. And it's fenced and it's flat.
Oh, it's got some exposed floorboards. It's got carpet. It's got tiles. It's got it all.
It looks fantastic. Now, it needs some love. I'm going to put out that you might need to do some floor coverings. You might upgrade the kitchen, bathroom. But that's why it's priced where it is. Stay tuned for the price. It's very livable. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely.
And it's got capital P for potential. Very close to shops. Walk around the corner of the school. Walk down to the beach.
Nice flat block too.
Yeah, it is. Plenty of meat left on the bone here at 22 Amherst Street with a price guide of $425,000 plus.
And given those stats we just spoke about, very reasonable.
Well, look at what the median is in West Ulverston, 514. There's plenty of meat on the bone. I'll say it again. So it's going to be open this Saturday, the 8th of August at 11 a.m. I'm going to put it straight. Don't muck around with this one.
22 Amherst Street, West Ulverston.
That's it.
Craig Heppel, thanks for our peek inside this week.
Do you want to know more about me wanting to tell you more?
No, you can tell me next week.
Look, if you want to know more about this property or take advantage of our specific skills in relocation, downsizing and estate sales, give me a call, 0400 180 515 or go to ulverstonrealestate.com.
See ya.
See you, mate.